dozens of real estate agents in the community, I knew that this move was going to be different for me. It was going to be more complex, and I needed someone I could trust and someone I could work with. Someone who I thought would be interested in what was important to me and my family, as opposed to simply selling another house. And I never really gave it any thought, because Ian was both of those things. I was moving my family out of the home that we had lived in for 12 years, the home my children were born in, the only home they had ever known. On top of that, I was selling a premium home in a bit of a soft market, and the complexity of selling that type of a home was something I hadn't gone through before. So Ian supported me through the stages of this, minimizing the amount of effort on me. He spent days reviewing the market, helping me to price the home at the right level, but also understanding what my needs were and what my family needed to accomplish in the sale of that home before we moved into our next house. The mortgage broker, the lawyers, the home inspectors, or any of the other resources that are associated with a home sale through Ian, they were all available to me if I needed them. If anything happened, Ian had me covered with a vast array of resources. Given the complexity of the sale, there were a number of things I hadn't required before. Ian sent a designer to my home so that the house would show at the premium level that is expected of homes at that price. He sent a cleaning crew through the house, which was nice on top of obviously helpful. That truly made the place show the way that it needed to. In 24 hours, Ian found the buyer, a new buyer, for my home. I ended up with a firm deal, and I was able to finalize the purchase of my new home. And that is not something that can be done by just anybody. When it came to buying, I wanted to be in a very specific part of my community. I wanted I'll say specific things for my children as well in my new home. And at one point it looked like it was going to be easy, and then the inventory dried up and things became a lot more complicated. And the amount of effort that Ian had to put in was why I chose him in the first place. I'm extremely confident to say that I moved into the best house that was available for my family, and a lot of that had to do with Ian's effort in closing the deals at the right price and at the right time, both for the sale and for the purchase of my new home. And it couldn't have gone any better. It does matter. I know Ian's extremely dedicated to his charity, and I think it's extremely commendable that a portion of his revenue goes to that charity. But Ian does more than that. My charity matters to Ian as well, and I do the Ride to Conquer Cancer. This will be my 5th year, and Ian has supported me and my charity since my inception in working for the Princess Margaret as well. So obviously that type of person is the sort of person that you want to give your business to. Refer Ian. He will make it easier than any other agent. But where I think Ian really shines is if it is a premium property and there are complexities associated with that sale. I think Ian is obviously a premium resource for somebody who is selling under anything other than the rosiest of circumstances when they're looking to move. I can't think of anybody else who would have also applied the business acumen to the sale of a property, and also paid as much attention to what was good for me and my family as they did the sale of the home.